Hello, hello, hello. I am Trina Boyd. I am back with another episode of Coffee and Business Talk. On today's episode, I am actually going to be speaking about a business coach, me being a business coach. So, if you are new here, I'm the founder of Women Empower. Women Empower is a nonprofit organization that helps women in business. We help women start, scale, we help women obtain grant funding, business credit, and government contracts. So I will have the membership link if you are a woman in business looking to do any of those things. I will have the link posted below for you all if you're interested in applying for membership. We are a national organization, so we are all over the world. I would say want to say the country, but because we are international, we are all over the world. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to be talking about the type of coach that I am, and then what is a business coach, and what I help with. If this is your first time watching, so you'll get to know a little bit more about me. So I am, what type of coach am I? I am a business coach. I want to kind of like compare what a coach is to what a business coach could be, or to help you understand what a business coach is. All right, and I can kind of go into, and this thing is buffering. I don't know what it's doing, reconnecting, but it should be connecting back. But I like to call myself a business mentor, but we can just say I'm a business coach because people they use it interchangeably. So business mentor, business coach. So my goal, anytime I'm coaching a person or a woman in business, my goal is to see you through the finish line. So anytime you are looking at a coach, or if you see a coach, they're coaching them the entire time. So they're coaching them the entire game, right? So they're coaching them, they're rooting them on, or they're giving them strategies. They may have a meeting and huddle, and and that meeting they talking about, oh, I need you to do this different to be able to do this, or you see that person in this particular play, I need you to do this different because of that person, or whatever. I see this person doing this, whatever the strategy, it's the strategy. So, but as you are looking at a team being coached or an individual being coached, because I teach currently on an individual level for my members, um, when you're looking at someone being coached, you will see the strategies is the same, like the concept, not the strategy, but the concept is still the same. Because when you think about it, when a coach is coaching someone, they have to go into a meeting. They do timeouts, right? Timeout, and they get in a huddle, and they say, hey, blah, blah, blah. They go into it. So that's, my meetings are monthly meetings. So what you do with that one-on-one, you can schedule, as soon as you sign up as a member, you'll be able to schedule a meeting with me to start that strategy, right? So once we get into that strategy, so if you're watching, comparing a coach a team or individual, and then me coaching you, if you were to, if you are a member, then we're meeting. So even we're meeting one-on-one, we're meeting in a group as well. But I'm giving you strategies that is going to help you either start, scale, get a grant, get business credit, or obtain a government contract. So those are the purpose of a meeting. So that's important to me, is to have that one-on-one, so I can get to know you one-on-one as well. But also to have that group meeting, like, any team. In our organization, we are a team, but we're also supporting each other. That's what teammates do. They support each other, right? They're supporting each other on the team. And that's what really makes a team stronger. So a lot of times when you're in business, just having that support system, having a group of other women just to come in and network and just be yourself, because this is a safe place. Anytime you come into our meetings, I cover the meeting, I pray over the meeting, I pray for the Holy Spirit to invade the meeting, those type of things. But just having that support, I can remember when I was, 20 something years old, and starting a business, and then just me just doing it, not having no support, not family, family didn't support me, none of that stuff. Friends I barely had friends. So I barely got friends now, which is whatever. But either way, with that being said, but having that support system is very important with, I believe, with you being successful. Because back then, and right now I am strong minded. Like I can get things done because I have a motivation behind it, and I keep that motivation intact when I am doing things, when I'm starting and marketing, and not to give up. I have a motivation behind it, right? But some people do have a motivation behind it, but they're not strong enough mentally to to push forward while they're, in business and working a 9 to 5, and a wife and a mother, like all those things. So this is why it's important to have a support system. Back then, if you don't know my story, back then, this is when I was like 20 something years old, like starting my business. My support system at that time was alcohol. That was my support system to me at that time, right? That was what I leaned on when I was, going through different times and difficult times, and if I had a stressful day, that's what I did. But just this is just me being transparent, because you may or may not know my story. So I am very open about what I've been through and what God has delivered. That's part of my testimony. God delivered me from drinking alcohol. Like it wasn't like a one glass a day. One glass a day is too much anyway. But one glass of wine a week or a month or whatever. I'm talking about every single night. So basically, if I had a stressful day, if I was going through something, but that's not healthy. And God could not use me in that particular situation. So this is why God, and this is what he told me, he couldn't use me to my full potential. He would still use me, but not, to the capacity of where I'm